everybody. Welcome back to Golden Vault Night. We're going to be down a moon dancer tonight, but the rest of us are here ready to continue our heist into, what is it? Avernus Casino? What's the actual name of it? I forgot.
It's the Grand Royal Imperial Hotel and Casino.
Oh, that's fancy.
And you're here for the Avernus. You're here for the Avernus Open.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, you're better at this anyway, so why don't you do the recap?
All right. So in that case, last time, you got an intelligence briefing from D. You got a very helpful linguistics lesson from L. You got some cool toys from T. And then you went on to the hotel and casino. You checked in, had nice rooms, and the casino immediately was rushing you downstairs. You got to get downstairs. Oh, I left out something important. You rode a dick boat into a button. And
I also want to interject that apparently like 60% of the TITS staff knows Ida.
Oh yeah, we did learn that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that you're their bestie too, and they all for some reason they're all from New York.
every New Yorker is besties with Ida because everyone else is Southern, and so
hey,
they bond over laughing at the Southerners.
So after that, you guys went into the hotel and were rushed downstairs by the hotel. Don't you want to play games? Don't you guys want to play games? You want to play games, don't you?
We did. We did want to play games.
Then you
Don Knotts Quantum Leap. I remember
Don
that.
Knotts Quantum Leap. For some reason, I feel like
Am I going
crazy? Have I already recapped this before?
No.
We're
We're watching
the AI summary.
But then I'm like, what's coming after this?
It's the AI
Hold on,
summary.
Let me reset.
I think it's
to find out.
I think it's that. So like, out of curiosity, I think it was the YouTube AI summary.
Okay.
The fact that I pointed out the very explicit, like, dick boat.
Yeah.
Into Butt Mountain.
I think that's why you're having deja vu.
I got a crazy deja vu, and I was like, am I just completely blocking out an entire second Golden Vault episode, just blocking another one out?
You're good.
Okay, cool. Back on track.
Yeah, with this one though, you never know. Like we just cut random. We just redo episodes this time around.
As I said, did I block a second one out and just forget about it? All right, so Don Knotts Quantum Leap, where they were torturing Don Knotts' poor soul, and you had to bet on whose body he would be put in. It turned out he was going to be put in Billie Eilish. You got that bet right. He performed excellently, knew every lyric, danced just like her, did the whole thing. And then he passed the ultimate test at the end. Phineas, her dear, dear brother, did not know it wasn't Billy.
Right.
He just assumed she was having a Don Knotts, one of her Don Knotts fits.
Knotts moments, yeah.
She was just doing an impression.
You won a shit ton of money from that.
I almost died.
You went and you had a competition with where you had to survive a flaming room the longest. You ended up winning. The strongest competition against you turned into an ash pile, and he was blown away unceremoniously. And you got to also win a shit ton of money.
I got like 18,000 gold for that.
Yeah.
Moon Dancer went and played some Three Dragon Ante, which, by the way, I did get the rules wrong, and I need to fix. We'll do it right this time with the play. But she played that, and she was able to win some money there. And during this time, you guys found out some information. You were
Ida found out some information.
Yeah, there was only one of us finding anything out last time.
Well,
I I also redid the map so that you can see a little bit better.
Oh my god, I can actually see it now.
Oh my lord! And of course, it resets my.
It looks great. Looks great on my end.
Yeah, don't worry
I mean,
about
the
that
fact that I
black
can
blob
see
in
it
the
this
back.
time. Yeah, the
Well, it
spreading
wasn't
black
supposed-
ooze.
It was supposed to have already been drawn, but for some reason that always resets on me.
The fog.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, you guys noticed, Ida, you noticed a security guards and
Staff.
what do you call it? The people that would deal with money, I guess just dealers, carrying money and pushing the carts filled with money back this way and entering a false door right here.
Hell yeah.
That's what you observed while Selena was playing Three Dragon Ante. Mogadal, while you were waiting to enter your game, you also noticed a false door right here.
Right.
Attaboy, while you were waiting to enter your game, you saw them exit from here with the cart, moving down this hall, and you saw them get to the door, but you did not see them go through, but obviously you know where it's going.
There's a door.
And so that kind of catches us all up to where we are. Remember, our goal is our main goal is we need to steal the pocket watch from the owner, who is the king's brother. We don't know anything else about him. So maybe talk to some people, maybe ask some people. Also keep playing games so you're blending in.
And we're supposed to be high rolling, right? Too, like we're supposed to be like
right, yeah, right. Just be spending money. Moon Dancer. Unfortunately, there's this sweet old lady, and she says, "Honey, come over here. Let me tell you. Come over here. Come on. Sit down right here. Let me tell you about which one of these machines is going to be the winner. All right, this one right here. I won on it 2 weeks ago, and this one right here, I won on it last night, and that one right down there." And poor Selena, she's just too nice. She stayed there with this sweet old lady this whole night and heard about how and heard about what machines were good. During this time, I'm also going to have her roll when she does get back, maybe next week, to see what kind of things she was able to scope out. But that's what she's doing for right now.
Another thing I want to remind us is we're pretending to be two married couples. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
So
this old lady stole my wife, but like refused to listen. But like she was too engrossed in talking to Celine, and Celine was too nice that she didn't notice Anthem trying to be rude on her behalf.
Well, actually, I kind of spoke for Selena. I said Selena was too nice and didn't want to leave. I'm going to have her roll for that when she gets back. I'm going to find out how did this interaction go. We'll find all out about it when she gets back. We'll do some rolls.
Before we start, I just want to point out, I think the little subtle animations on this map are awesome. Like the subtle like lava at the bottom and the flickering of the lights. I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out on the stream.
Wow. I think I turned that off because it like broke my computer that one time, but I believe you.
Well, thanks. You can. That's easy to do. You can export it as an MP4. In, Dungeon Alchemist, and as long as it's not a huge map, it
works.
Yeah.
Look at you not making huge maps again.
He always has to cut down on them.
All right. So back to the game.
Sure.
Attaboy, where would you like to go? Just do a quick reminder if you want to look at your map. You went to Don Knotts before. Well, let's see. I'm trying to ping. All right, you went to Don Knotts before. Right above that is What's Behind the Door. You're not quite sure about that game yet. Over in the top right is The Gargoyles. Below that is Truth, ? And then underneath that appears to be Kitchens. So you're probably not really supposed to go over there, but maybe check it out if you're wanting to. You could also go to the stairs back here to check out a different floor if you'd like.
So first off, though, you said that the cart of cash appeared pretty much right next to where I'm at now. Did they come from like
this door? Came out of this door.
The one like over here?
No. If you zoom in really far, there is a door. You're right underneath where your token was.
Oh, I see.
This is the cashier stand right there.
I see.
So you saw the cart coming out of the cashier stand and going down the hall.
All right, that makes sense. I thought it just appeared out of nothing. Yeah.
Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid. It's a lot easier to see because the grid's also not really all that important.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, thank God. I can do that.
Well, let me run up here to what was your pet name? Or your fake name?
I feel like you changed it every time.
Yeah, I changed the pet name, but he had
one of us was Snookums. One of us was Snookums, right?
Well, I was also Hammy McGee.
Oh, our code name. Oh shit.
And I didn't remember what your code name was.
Because it was Gronk, but I didn't like it.
Well, that's all right. I'll just be like, Snookums, look how much money I won.
Oh, that's great, Snugglebutt, but look how much money I won. I'm just gonna open my wallet to show you. I also indirectly got a man killed.
Cool.
Is that an accomplishment?
It was
I
cool.
got to bet on Don Knock, being Billie Eilish. It's pretty crazy if you want to check it out. If you're done killing people.
Well, again, I indirectly got him killed. I just pushed him to the brink until he burst into flames and blew away.
About this time, a really, really sexy tiefling. He's super tall and he's dark red, of course, shirtless, and he comes up and he's got 2 drinks. And they're both different drinks, and he hands one to you, attaboy. And he's just special drinks for our high rollers. And he was this one for you is special on the house. It's going to help you make you feel better. And so
you said it to me or attaboy?
Brugo. What
was it?
Yes, Brugo and Hammy were your names.
Brugo McGee.
Yeah,
that was it. Brugo.
Brugo. This one will make you feel better. And so when you drink this one, you're going to lose 1 level of exhaustion, and you get the effect of a greater healing potion.
Sweet.
I believe that is 4d4 plus 4.
I think so.
Or did they change it? I don't know if they changed it for 24.
You guys have 1, so you should be able to just look. Let's see. Yeah, it's 4d4 plus 4.
So I got a 10 plus 4, 14. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I was taking damage in there. Oh yeah.
Yep, and then you get rid of 1 exhaustion.
Yeah,
I hope you all enjoy your drinks. Continue playing, please. And he walks off, and as he's walking away, he makes sure that his butt is seen, and he's kind of
I saw you, attaboy. Don't be checking them out. We're married.
You mean Hammy?
Yes, that's what I said, Hammy.
But before he leaves, can I I want to tip him 50 gold, and then ask him if he can 1, keep the drinks coming, but 2, point us in the direction of the important people, maybe the owner or something like that.
So a VIP lounge?
Yeah, ask him if he can get us into a better, rubbing elbows with the right people.
He accepts the 50 gold tip, and he says, "Yes, sir. I'll continue to bring those drinks, sir. But I'm gonna need a persuasion roll for the request of information."
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. He's and he kind of looks around, and he looks really nervous, and he's I'll be right back. And he's gone for probably about 5 minutes. And then when he returns, he's got another drink for you guys. And underneath the drinks, he's got he serves you the drinks on like a saucer.
And like a cocktail napkin?
Drinks, right. And underneath one of the drinks, there is a little note. And when he sets it down to you. And he's like, please enjoy your drink, sir. And he walks away.
Is mine the same as before, or?
No, I'm sorry. Those are reserved for big plays. Make another large play, sir, and we will see what happens.
Okay.
Does this tiefling have a name?
You don't need his name, honey buns.
Well, he needs to know what our room number is.
His name is Patrick Baffletrick.
I got an idea of a source for names for you. I got you. I got a source of names for you. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Continue.
I've got a little D20 table. I just got to look at my paper.
I just want to be able to ask for this NPC again. If like, if I smooze them and things go well, I can hit him up for information later. What does the napkin say?
It says, the king's brother is not here, but he will be here tomorrow. He has a penthouse on top of the mountain.
At the top of the crack.
Please burn this.
I'm
sure there's
fires all over the place around you. It's easy.
I know where we can burn
fire
this.
Just somewhere around. I can just toss it into it.
Yep.
Listen, Hammy. When he walks away and we're kind of alone, I want to just say I think that was great. I just decided for my character, I'm probably the jealous type. And us being newlyweds. So that's what I was doing there, was just trying to be kind of, but no, I thought that was very well handled. I just don't want you to think I was actually judging you, because I know I can be convincing.
I feel like I just pat your chest and then rub you a little bit, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. It's all right to get jealous, and then I boop you on the nose.
I just had
Nobody's even around. I'm just doing
it. Oh, okay. Haven't been booped in a while.
I just had the most fun idea.
Okay.
And you don't gotta do this, but you guys fake a fight, and then go and you haven't met these people yet, but there are people that work for the bad guys here. You'll meet them here soon, and they're working at the hotel. You should fake a fight and try to do a fling with them. I think that would be awesome and super James Bond. But whatever, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I already was thinking of maybe staging something like that. But
you just let me know. I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Brugo, you've been talking with Hammy for a bit. Would you like to lead in a different direction? Would you like to do something different? What would you like to do?
Let's see. What else do we have to do here? I'm kind of curious about these guard girls. Although I don't know if that going in there might blow my cover. But we're right here next to 10 chances, so.
Okay. So, do you want to go with him, attaboy? Or also, Ida, you can also go.
Yeah, I'll go check out guard girls.
You're flying solo right now, since your beloved Celine is entertaining the elderly. Would you like to go see the Gar girls with us?
What?
The Gar girls. I don't know what they are, but they seem entertaining.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'll third wheel the two of yous.
Wait a minute. Gargoyles sounds very similar to gargoyles. I wonder.
Congratulations, Congratulations.
I got there.
Congratulations. What the fuck's your name again?
Brugo.
Congratulations,
We've known each other.
Brugo.
Since
Congratulations, Brugo, you found the joke.
I did. Yes, I'm quite smart, as I've said before.
You somersaulted in the air for about 5 seconds too long, but
I stuck that landing.
Exactly.
Well, since Grugo almost died last game that he played, how about I do a little, and I'll just cast aid on all of us, and we each get 5 increased hit points.
Okay.
It increases your maximum and up to 5.
Oh, our max goes up.
Yeah, our max goes up, and we gain the 5 hit points.
What?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a lovely magical time. Are you expecting us
to
like
temporary? I didn't know that. Cool.
It says for the duration, and it's for 8 hours.
Nice.
Huh. Cool.
Useful spell. It's not a big number, but at low levels, it's pretty useful.
But the fact that it's not just temporary hit points is like, that's interesting. Anyway, all right. So, when you get there, like when a hotel has like a place closed or whatever, they've got like some shitty sign with like the numbers are put on the letters are put in felt, and some of the letters are missing. There's a sign there, and in Indiana on top, which you guys can't read, it says something, and then underneath it in common, it says the Gargoyles are moving to our brand new nightclub experience on the 2nd floor. Please enjoy here our new attraction, Save the Bartender.
Save the bartender.
Save the bartender?
Save the bartender. Please walk through the portal, and you'll be taken to the attraction.
Do we want to save the bartender?
There's like a little blue portal in front of you inside the room.
I don't know much about the bartender. What if he's a horrible person?
Well, why would
then
they
it becomes more of a moral, ethical question, right?
I feel like if there's a game about saving a bartender, then it wouldn't do them any good to make it something people don't want to play,
That's fair. Do you think that we'll get drinks at the end of this?
I mean, it's a bartender. If he wants me to save him, he better give me drinks.
Counterpoint. If the bartender dies, can we become the new bartenders and serve ourselves?
Do we become the one bartender?
Counterpoint. If we win, we get money, and you can use money to get drinks.
Yes, but the drink tastes better when it's free.
Well, there's only one way to find out what's behind the door.
That's true. Mogadal just step right through that.
It's only mildly obvious to the two of you that this is absolutely not Anthem scene, but
right before you walk through, it's just
how well she blends in.
It's just like last time. Do you agree that you might come to bodily harm during this attraction?
I would be disappointed if I didn't.
Do you agree that you may see someone die a horrible death?
Huh, do you promise?
I feel like I'm just like scrolling and hitting accept and scrolling and hitting accept and scrolling and hitting accept.
Yeah.
Anthem is the only one that's like...
Anthem, you just have to just say yes over and over and they let you in.
It's more fun if you just say yes.
Well, there's only the 2 questions, so... Is it cool that
you get to tell D that it was your fault?
There's not a lethal amount of damage for you possible in this.
Oh, I know. I'm still telling that to these two.
You may see someone horribly die.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm still telling these fools. I'm like, if I die, it's your telling.
I will deliver your corpse to her personally.
I was gonna say deliver the news of my corpse. I wasn't gonna make you carry my dead body. I'm not an asshole.
I mean, I'll stuff.
I'm an asshole, but I'm not cruel.
I'm rather strong, and I could stuff you in my wallet.
It does seem like cremation seems to be the thing that's happening around
here.
Or
that. So we could take you across the way.
You'll probably be really light.
Yes, that's actually a much better idea.
If you stuff me in a wallet, I will personally haunt you until
okay, fine. If you die, and I somehow become the new bartender, I'll empty a bottle of wine, cremate you across the hall, put you in that, and take you to D.
Sounds great.
USD, like, what do we do if one of us dies? Just throw them in the bag. That's why I gave them to you.
See, that's what I said, but anyway,
right,
the bartender.
So, it says if you agree to both these questions, please signify your agreement by walking through the portal, but first. Yep. So you have to like lean forward and stick your butt first. The butt has to go through first, or you can't enter.
A very
do a
silly
backflip
place.
through the portal.
So do all three of you go through that way?
Yes. If that's the only possible way, I want to like figure out if there's a way to stunt that, but I guess not.
But this is great.
This is my favorite thing to make.
It's my favorite thing to see.
Welcome to Epsilon out of her element. It's a great time.
I feel like he's like, this is fun.
Oh,
you arrive.
Are all of these rooms on fire?
It's a furnace.
Well, it is hell themed, so
that's fair.
I feel like they'd be doing something wrong if they weren't.
Yeah, the casino's not normally like this. This is like the weekend's been themed around it.
Oh man,
that must have cost them quite some gold.
That's a pretty
individual. No expense spared, except for all the people dying outside.
Sure.
The bartender is pretty.
But yeah, you gotta save him. He's in a ring of fire. And here are the rules of how you gotta save him. The minimum bet is 1,000 gold.
Okay.
It can come. It must come from each of you. So meaning like each person has to do it.
Okay.
There are 5 steps to getting through. If you flip over to your tactical mode, you can see the 5 steps. Oh look, there's my fog on the wrong map. Oh my lord.
Oh god, there's physics. There's physics in the panning. Why is there physics?
What are you talking about? Oh, like how you can like throw it?
Yeah, you can yeet the map off your screen. Why can't you do that?
I like that. You don't like that?
It's jarring, and I've already almost done that like 4 times.
So, you guys are all down here at the bottom, and in between you and there are 5 magical walls. In order to put out the fire, you require 4 gallons of water to be taken through these 5 magical walls.
I see.
There are multiple options for you guys to carry the water. There's a 1-gallon bucket, a 2-gallon bucket, a 3-gallon bucket, and a 4-gallon bucket. There's 3 of each of them, so you can pick whichever ones you want. In fact, you can, if all 4 of you want to pick up a 4-gallon bucket and take the chances of only one of you making it through, and it works, that works. But do it however you need to do it.
How many do we have to get through?
You have to get through 4 gallons.
Oh, 4. Well, I'll take a 4-gallon because I can carry a lot, so I'll at least do that.
I have a strength of nope. What's like the mid option? What were the units again?
It can be 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'm pretty good at strength.
Carrying 4. So what you two might want to do is maybe do like 1 and 3 or 2 and 2.
You can go 1 and 3 so that.
I'll take the 3 just because I'm pretty good at strength, and I'm assuming this is a strength save.
Can I take 2 4s?
All right. So you look right here in front of you.
Is that a no?
I mean, you can try.
No, you can only carry 1. You can only pick 1. So
I see.
You're going to carry a 4, and Attaboy's going to carry a what?
I'll take a 3.
And
I'll take the 1 so we can pair.
Okay. So you guys are going to walk through the blue door first, because all the red doors are going to just burn you. So the blue door, you will walk through first.
Okay.
And when you walk through, suddenly the gravity is 1/6 what it was in the previous room. So it's like it is on the moon. And so your water is not behaving like it was back there. When you walk forward, it sloshes up much slower and starts to want to spill out. And so you've got to start being very slowly walking over. And so I need a sleight of hand check from all three of you.
Oh, I love this. I love the playing with physics.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and you've even got to kind of do like the little hops to keep from jumping, because you just are like doing this.
6.
I literally rolled a 2 on the die, but I got a 12.
Wow.
Oh wow! All 3 of you spill your water, so all 3 of you spill your water, and you reset, and you lose your money.
Well.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting that.
It's hard, but
are we out of the game then, or?
Nope. You can retry as many times as you want, but here's how it works. Each level, so if you can get through the first, you double it. You get through the second, you triple it, so on and so forth, until the last, you're going to multiply it by 10 if you save the bartender. So you can bet more than 1,000. That's just the minimum bet.
Here's what I say. I say we try one more time, and then if that doesn't work, we just leave him to burn to death.
Well, I have no benefit in sleight of hand or deck stuff, and since this is going to be deck saves, I think I'm just going to skedaddle and lose my 1,000 gold on the first attempt and be like, "You two have fun."
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we can only carry 1 bucket. We might as well both take 4s, because.
So when you go down to 2 people, it's going to reduce the amount it's going to take.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't be as fair. Actually, you know what? I can just change the numbers to make it less, to not have to make it as complicated. Sorry. I'll change the numbers on my end. The rules are the same.
I pick up a 4, and I'm like, this ish is heavy. I have a feeling that as soon as we go through the moon door, we're gonna go through a freaking Jupiter door.
So,
sorry, I forgot my accent.
That's a good point.
4 pounds of water, 4 gallons of water is 36 pounds around. So it's pretty heavy. Like, you've got it. And when you go into the moon place, it's suddenly 6 pounds. So you definitely got that. But you don't know what else is happening.
All right. Yeah, well, I'm sticking with 4. You do what you want. I didn't mean to. I'm getting the feeling that we might not need the full 4, just from just what I gather. But take what you think you can carry.
I mean, I bet you if I go with 2, and that gives you a chance to spill 2 gallons worth of it before we're
good point.
Fucked.
Good point.
Go like the insurance or something.
All right. So
let's do this.
Both of you, come in here, and I need the sleight of hand check. The same thing's happened before. Suddenly, it's just like you're on the moon. So you got to kind of hop over to this. You have to hop over to this other blue door. That's more like it. Through. There we go.
That's worse.
Oof, Mochadal. You start to take steps, and you're trying to walk. And one thing that like the astronauts learned, very first thing that they learn when they're on the moon is you can't walk there. They fail like over and over until they figured out they had to hop. And so you tried to walk, and so you just face planted, and your container shattered, and all the water went everywhere.
Never mind. Good luck.
Anthem, when you cross this threshold, suddenly you go from the gravity of the moon to 2 Gs, twice the gravity of Earth. So I'm going to need a strength saving throw.
All right, I got 2 gallons.
Because you got 2 gallons, so it's suddenly going to be 3 pounds to 36 pounds. So it kind of like surprises you, and so I still need that strength saving throw. It's just not going to be all that bad.
Don't we love when you have a -1?
This game is not for us.
This game is not for us.
It surprises you, and it falls and it shatters, and you sent back to the beginning.
That's why I didn't want to try this again, because I was like, my character's not
made
balanced.
Of ceramic.
I think it's part of the show. You know, just like it's dramatic when you lose. Boom. Anyway, sorry, sir, about your impending death, but we're going to head out now.
Be a tiefling next time.
Before you leave, all of the like magical walls except for the last one fall, and they make you watch them burn to death before you get to leave.
Oh,
cute.
Thought it was just a gimmick, but okay.
Well, they did promise we would get to see some death, but that was borderline uncalled for.
Yeah.
And then you're poured back out front, and it's like, hey, play again sometime. There's more bartenders.
I kicked the sign.
Yes, that was not my preferred game. At least the last time I saw someone burn to death, they kind of chose to do it. That just seemed like, I don't know, that wasn't right.
No.
So I am going to give a little above table stuff here to you. If you guys do want to go try to give that a try. If you guys do want to go try to give that another try, why was that? That's hard to say.
We want to give it another go.
If you are aware of what's going on, so you're going to get advantage on things. So, like, if you already know that's going to happen, like you are ready for it to fall, you'll get advantage on the saving.
Okay.
Simultaneously, the definition of insanity is continuing the same thing and expecting a different result. So,
agreed.
It's also a casino. It's meant to just rob you. So,
fair.
Yeah.
I don't know how my games work out. They might give you a bunch of money. They might rob you.
See, here's the problem. You have me. I do statistics.
Well, let's find out how good my games are.
I do statistics.
It's your turn, actually, Anthem. It's your turn to pick. What's up?
Oh,
what would you like to check out?
Oh, Lord.
On this floor, we've still got the game Truth. There's the kitchens to sneak around. I'd like you to give me a perception throw. Perception roll.
Vibe check the room.
Check. Can I just make a suggestion?
A 20.
Well, oh, wow.
There is a bouncer that keeps, like, his eyes are on you. He's trying to make himself not noticed or not obvious, but you can see it. You need to play a game here. Let him know you're spending money.
I give him my best, hey, I'm walking here look.
Yeah, okay. Give me intimidation for that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you never know, it might work.
I mean, I'm not good at it, but a girl can dream.
I can give you...
I'm not going to give you a punishment for doing bad.
I was going to say, I could do the help action.
Nah. No, there's no punishment for doing bad. I was just going to see if you did good, he might be like, okay.
I'm trying to send a message more than anything.
But yeah, what would you like to check out?
What's the
remember,
truth?
there's also other floors.
I kind of want to know what the truth is.
Well, here, my only concern with that is if that room contains some method of forcing people to tell the truth, it doesn't necessarily work in our favor. Well, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Snookums, it's okay. Let's just go check it out. We don't have to play.
Well, Turtle Dove.
It might be one of the things that only one of you go check out at first and then come back and tell the others.
Fine, I'll...
That way you don't all get caught if there is something like that.
I'll go do the scoping. If something happens, if something goes super wrong, the code word is help me, oh God, help me.
Wait, what? One more time, what was that? Help me,
oh God, help me.
Okay. Now, if there's some variation of that, should we hold off? If it's just, oh God, help me, without the preceding help me's.
I think you can understand if a voice is, like, actively in pain and
okay,
not.
Okay, I'll listen for nuance.
Use your best judgment.
Fair enough.
I feel like Ada would just kick him in the shins and just keep walking. Just like I'm just done with you.
The thing with Mo is he's only recently smart, so he's still trying to figure things out.
Problem is, if I kick him in the shins, unless I'm wearing steel toes, it'll just hurt me.
Probably.
True.
It's like kicking a tree.
I like to think Ant would wear steel toes, but
when you come down to this room has an elaborate door, like beautiful, like mahogany wood, like beautiful stain, like engravings on it. On
Vatican.
On the left hand side, there is this like terrifying, like decrepit, rotting creature with like tattered robes hanging off of it like this.
Like a hag.
Well, it's kind of the side profile, so it's kind of like this. And
like
then
a hag
on
doing the Thriller dance.
Yeah. And then over on the other side, on the other door, is a like an angelic creature, but there's no wings. It actually has horns still. It's still standing very tall and roll history for me.
Hell yeah. 22.
You obviously can tell this is a representation of the like dynamic of a demon versus a devil, like just like chaotic evil versus lawful evil. So after you're seeing all of this, behind the door, you hear it's wild in there. There's probably you can just hear a ton of voices. Everybody's like rabble rousing, like, rah, 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 inside of there. And so when you push the doors open, they're very heavy, but like it's kind of a satisfying heavy. Like you kind of got to lean into it and push, and it feels good to open.
You got to hold X. You got to hold X, and it just really slowly
and, like,
push with both hands.
Yes.
You know, like Detroit Become Human, the door open.
And so when you push in, there's like this cloud of cigar smoke that just out of the room around you, and there's just a bunch of people in there yelling, and they're all yelling in Indiana, so it's like, I'm a school track banger, and things like cheddar cheese, and everybody's yelling, my baby's milk money, and
my what?
My baby's milk money. He lost his baby's milk money. Like from Futurama.
I don't watch Futurama. That one blew right over my head.
There's an ongoing gag in Futurama where it's like,
but I haven't seen Futurama.
There's this ongoing gag in Futurama where there's always this these people, and whenever they're playing poker, a guy loses and he goes, "My baby's milk money." Anyway,
my manwich.
You see on one side of the room a statue of that carving on the like decrepit carving on the door, and on the other side a statue of that regal, upstanding carving on the door. And in the middle of the room, a very large pulsating orb. This is the orb of truth. Everyone in the orb of truth is smoking a cigar. It has one just kind of, and it floats out the side of its mouth a little bit, and it doesn't have hands or arms or anything. So when it like exhales, the cigar just kind of floats off to the side, and so all around the room, people are coming up to it, and it's taking the bets. So it's kind of like the bookie, but it's also the source of truth. It knows all truth.
In my head, it sounds like it talks like Wanda Sykes.
No, I can't do that. No. No, but if you want to imagine that in your head, I kind of like that. But no, I can't do that. But no, it knows all. And so what the bets are happening is someone has the balls to come up, and they get 10% of the pool no matter what if they agree to ask it a question that they don't know the answer to, but affects them deeply. And everyone bets on it. And the more intense the question, the more people want to bet on it. So the more money they can make. So people love questions about families, relationships, secret lives. People love, like, there's all kinds of drama in here. That's why there's all kinds of people in here going crazy. This place is like one of the most intense rooms in the entire building. People love this game.
Give me an example of like a question or something that someone is saying, like, can I watch like one round or whatever?
Let me be super, okay, yeah, you watching one round. A man comes up to it and he says, is my wife cheating on me? And everybody's like, oh! They start betting, everybody's betting, the pot keeps going up. The orb of truth, when his cigar comes out and the smoke kind of clears just a bit, you can see there's numbers on the front of him. He's showing like what the pot is, how much you win if you bet yes, how much you win if you bet no, how much he's going to take home. So you end up seeing like you got 30 seconds to bet. Everybody's yelling, they're throwing money at this thing, and the numbers are flying up. And then the 30 seconds is over and everybody goes quiet. And like you could hear a pin drop. Everybody just goes quiet. And you hear, she's cheating on you, bro. And everybody's like, oh! And like, people's throwing down tickets and like pissed off. And money starts spraying out of the golden orb, the orb of truth, and it flies directly to who won. The exact amount of gold you were supposed to win, it goes directly into like their bag, and they just hold it open and it flies right in.
Ooh,
I want to participate.
I have an incredibly spicy idea.
We love those.
I'm gonna bring the guys in. I'm gonna go report to them. I'm like, it seems safe enough. You ask it like a question and people bet on the answer, I guess, and you get some of the money for being the one to go up there and ask. So like, if you don't want to go up there and ask something, then don't. Or if you do, you can ask it whatever you want. Like,
I feel like this would be fun.
If his wife was cheating on him.
I feel like this would be fun if we could like ask it in private questions, but like about ourselves or something.
You maybe could. That might be a good idea.
But that defeats the purpose of being able to bet on the thing, though, right? Like, so.
I love Mogadal.
I'll explain it later.
Got you. Okay.
I was gonna say I got something I kind of want to know.
I love you're really embracing the difference between intelligence and wisdom. It's fantastic.
I'm trying.
I keep having to remember that I have the incredible difficulty of being a Southerner surrounded by people with stronger Southern accents than mine, having to do a New York accent.
Yeah, you brought that on yourself.
Recognize, okay?
There is a distinct difference.
People think I'm from Texas for some reason.
No.
I hate that
don't.
One. No. Of course, no
I was honestly going to guess Tennessee.
That's close.
Well, I accept that because that's Appalachia. That makes sense. Well, you're from the South, so of course you can hear it. But anyway, what would you guys like to do? How are y'all dealing? Do you guys want to just bet first, or you want to get juicy and try to?
Did you have something you wanted to ask?
See what your truth.
I kind of do, but I want to let the tension build with y'all too. So let's see if we can bet on one round, and then
sure.
And then I'll have a little fun.
All right. So a halfling woman. She kind of comes up to the orb, and everybody goes like silent for a second, like because they're about to hear what the next bet is. And she says, did my dad actually die? Or did he just run away?
Ooh.
And everybody's like, "Wah!" People just go insane. And 30 seconds pops up on the clock. And the pot starts going up.
How much can you bet?
Does she look like anybody who we might have killed her father?
One of the people you ran over in Turkey.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, do I remember maybe running over him?
I'm pretty sure you ran over like at least 2 people.
Oh, I imagine it was a lot more than that.
That's why I said at least 2. Because a lot more than that is more than 2.
Is there a minimum?
At 15 seconds, no, there is no minimum. But at 15 seconds, the pot is 99,000 gold.
I want to throw in like 200 gold. Let's say 300 gold that he died. He did.
500 that he ran off.
Remember your own bets, because I'm not writing these down.
300 that he ran off.
Okay.
Huh. Seems like you're outnumbered there, sugar pants.
Anthem just
okay, Snickle Doodle.
Just people visibly uncomfortable around you and they back away.
I thought I was your Snookums.
You can be my Snookums and my sugar pie and my sweet cherry pie.
God, third wheeling the 2 of you was the worst decision I've ever met.
At 5 seconds left, the current pool is 165,000.
Oh.
That's a lot.
So she gets 16,500.
You've got... If you guys bet more, you might get other people to bet more.
Can we place
I've
2 separate...
going for it, so
can we place 2 separate bets?
I know.
I'm asking, can I place a bet for each?
Oh, yeah. You can keep adding more to it, yeah.
Then I'd also like to put 500 on the fact that he died.
So you got 500 on both sides?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want money to fly at me in the end.
That's all. Okay.
I'm gonna put 300 on he ran and just leave it at that. I'm dipping. This isn't Ida's scene. She's kind of dipping her toes in.
I'll add 200 to he died.
So, yeah. Well, I gotta find a new dice.
I have a good feeling about this.
I just threw the dice I was going to use to find the result into the floor. So, the bet stops. It ends up at 130,000. There's probably about 30 people in here. It says that if you win, you're going to take home 11,000.
Well, then I'm taking home 11,000.
Well, technically, that's more than you
I didn't plan this well enough now that I'm thinking about that. See, I'd be a terrible
11,000, but then you also lose the amount that you bet on the other option.
Okay, sure, but it was 500, so
yeah.
I feel like the house always just takes a cut anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Turns out, wow, neither one of those is true. He did not die, and he did not leave. He was turned into a mouse by a hag, and he lived in your house until the day you moved out and went to college. Oh, sorry. He lived in your house until the day you moved out and went to college. And then he followed you there. The house keeps all the money.
Oh, that's bullshit. You can't. That's cheating.
My baby's milk money.
No, I demand a recount. That is not.
He asked the question, not me.
Yes, but you provided the ways we could bet.
Take it up with her.
I take it up with you. I take it up with the house.
What are you gonna do? Punch the orb? And he's smoking a cigar, and he blows a bunch of cigar smoke in your face.
Please don't punch the orb.
Is the cigar like floating in the air?
Yeah.
I just want to grab the cigar and take it.
Hearing Wanda Socks laughing in our face.
Another cigar just materializes out of it.
I still have the first one, so I'm gonna smoke it.
It explodes. Like comically not to hurt you, it just explodes like a comic. And it says,
like
"Ha Look at the look on your face. That was
very
funny.
Rude. You're very, very rude.
Are you going to place a bet or not? Do you have a question to ask me? I love questions.
I have a question. Let me just ask mine really quick.
Okay, go
Did you know that last question was unwinnable when you started accepting bets?
Place the bets! And everybody starts going wild and like...
Holy crap! That's so good! Oh, that's so good!
Everybody starts going wild and placing all the bets. During this time, would you like to do a perception roll? Look around this room, check out what's going on in here.
I'd love to vibe check this room.
Okay. There are, before you do go ahead and roll the perception. I'll tell you what you find out without perception. There are two of the tiefling workers in here. And they're kind of just walking around giving drinks to people. They've also got cigars they're handing out to people. They've got tons of money that they're not really sure what to do with. They're also like really kind of just like walking around schmoozing. You also notice that there's kind of like this panel in the wall. It's not magical like the ones you saw in the back. Like you can see it's a panel on the wall, but they open it up every once in a while and they put things in and they get new like drinks and stuff out of it and they close it back and stuff like that.
Like a staff.
Then, what were the rolls? What were the rolls?
I was like, nothing.
I accidentally wrote the wrong thing, but I wanted to see if I could do an insight instead. Like on one of the workers, just see if they're actually paying attention to, like, are they studying that place where they're getting the drinks and stuff from?
I can tell you that without an insight. No, that's just like where stuff is.
That's like the staff door.
Yeah, there's just stuff in there for this room. Like there's just like the common drinks are there, stuff like that.
Oh, one.
I wrote a 1, but
I got a 24.
Whatever.
Okay. So Anthem, you also notice that one of the workers continuously is checking a pocket watch. It's not golden, but he is checking a pocket watch, and he always seems like confused by it. And then he looks up at the time, and he seems like it seems like it just doesn't make any sense to him.
Do I have a watch? Or some other way of telling time?
Sure. Do you? Sure, you do.
I was gonna say, just a regular old watch.
Yeah, sure. Yours matches the time you see. It's off by an hour, but that's because Indiana does shit like this for some reason. And you're like, what is that?
It's like a daylight savings or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. In the future, no one knows what daylight savings time is anymore. That's what I'm thinking this is in my head.
So I pointed out to, I think that guy's watch is broken.
Well, we do also know that.
I'm putting 200 on the fact that the orb knew the question was unwinnable.
I am going to change the rules of this game just a bit, that you can't bet on both sides.
That's fair.
Well, sometimes it doesn't matter because
otherwise it makes the math really complicated, and I don't want to do that for a D&D game.
I'm putting 928 gold on he knew.
Okay.
That's a very specific number.
I just want to get it down to the next 1,000.
So the question is whether or not the Orb of Truth knew that the last question was unwinnable.
Correct.
Yeah, when he started taking bets.
I don't know.
Basically, did he
I'm
know?
Assuming the Orb of Truth knows, everything?
Here's the thing.
So, I'm going to say 300 that he totally knew.
That's what I think.
We're trying to expose the bullshittery.
The clock's coming down. Everybody's betting on he knew. Only one person's betting he did not know. So you guys aren't gonna win anything.
I shall win.
Do I at least get my
justice.
money back?
He knew that it was unwinnable. And he says, everybody knows that you should just ask yes or no questions. It's very easy to ask a yes or no question. She didn't do that. You guys win back your money.
Sweet.
Just that, nothing else.
As long as I break even, I'm cool with it.
Thank you for admitting your corruption. And then I will step aside because I know Anthem has a question.
Ask better questions.
All right, I got a spicy one for you. Is my soul really scattered across space and time? Are the nightmares I've been having really visions of a previous version of me? Or am I just fucking crazy?
Okay, again, please ask one question, yes or no. Let's go with the first one. We're gonna bet on that one.
Yeah.
Now you have ethics all of a sudden. When my friend has a question. Now we have limits.
Open.
We'll just say I said only the first one
hat.
because the rest of it... Because the rest of it, that was Epsilon spitballing to try to figure out if that was how I wanted to phrase shit. So yeah, the first question.
You can ask more than one question though.
Yeah.
We can bet on as many questions as you want.
No, I'm gonna go with the first one because I wanted to be spicy. Is my soul really scattered through space and time?
Fractured,
I guess is the better word.
He's like, commence the bets! And so everybody needs to start betting. How much do you guys want to bet? Yes, it is. No, it's not.
I'll say 500 that it is because I feel like
keep in mind, us the players know yes. Your characters do not.
Oh, actually, I didn't really know for sure if
keep in mind
everybody was.
You just gave the answer away. I don't know how to... Did you say I could no longer bet on both sides?
Correct.
Well, fuck. I shall put 928 on it's not.
You got 30 seconds, and it's about even. And there's 200,000 gold bet on this. So, whichever side wins is looking to pretty much double. And so you're going to come out with probably about 15,000 as it is now. Would you like to increase the bet? Okay, it's down to 10 seconds. No one's betting anything else.
It's standing there just like...
Anthem, do you... Sorry, go ahead.
The blank, face very blank, and she's just looking at you like, what?
Anthem, do you have an answer you're hoping for?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is.
In the end, we're all just dust in the wind.
Not helpful.
So, the countdown gets to 0. There is 200,000 bet. You're going to stand to win 15,000 or lose whatever you bet. Either way. The orb is quiet for longer than he has been before. He kind of blinks a little bit.
How do I stare down an orb? I don't know, but I'm giving this orb a stare down.
He drops his cigar, and if you could see an orb like furrow its brow like this, that's what he was doing. You see an orb like playing with his beard, that's what he was doing. He doesn't have a beard or a brow, but that's what he was doing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like this was he was blinking, taking too long. And then finally he lit back up and he says, "This was more complicated than expected."
Well, I mean, I went metaphysical with it.
Yes. Your soul is scattered across space and time, across multiple dimensions.
Cool.
And everybody's like, throwing down money. If you bet yes it was, you got 15,000. If you bet no it's not, you got nothing.
Can I insight check Anthem when she says cool to see if she really is just okay with that?
Anthem, are you cool being an insight check?
Oh, 100%. Insight check the shit out of me.
Go for it. And
7. Wait, do I have an inspiration? No.
I was going to say against that, you can roll a deception and see if you can get higher than that.
My insight's not great, and I've rolled like crap tonight.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You did not see through her her deception.
What was cucumber?
Well,
the Euphrasia face is strong on this one.
After this, you guys actually I'm gonna say you guys hung out in here for about another hour. This place ended up being a lot more fun than you were expecting. You know how a casino have you ever been to a casino? I will say it is surprisingly fun. Don't take a bunch of money expecting to win. Take like $100 expecting to lose it all, and just go play the games. It's surprisingly fun. But anyway, besides the point, you guys lose an hour in there, and you're just like, oh shit, it's suddenly been an hour. During this time, you each won 1,500 gold. Attaboy. What would Hammy like to do next?
The dude that was confused and looking at his pocket watch.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still around?
Mm-hmm. He's still in that room, yes.
Could I have I don't know, grabbed him? Was he an employee?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Could I have maybe had him for a second, tipped him a couple times? Let's say I'll go ahead and just say I gave him 70 gold, and was able to try to have the conversation with him about, does it seem like you're maybe running through the same day again? I'm kind of lead him to the questions that we've been briefed on about the pocket watch. Because I'm assuming he's been affected by the pocket watch right now.
So, okay. Are you going to ask it like that? How are you going to ask it?
Well, let me kind of just start the conversation, RP it, I guess. Let me just excuse me. Yeah, could I get another drink? Yeah, I'll take that right there. And then, so I saw you looking at the clock. Is your time wrong, or do you need a new battery or something? What's wrong with your watch?
I ran into a counter and down in the back of it, and I think maybe I messed up the mechanics or something. It seems slow.
Okay. Would you mind if I take a look at it?
Here, my watch says, or no, I guess it seems fast. That doesn't make sense. Slow. My watch says I've been here. I don't even understand anymore.
Do I know what today's date is?
Wrong. I think my watch is just busted. I need to get it fixed.
Can I ask him like what is today's date and know if he's like been there more than one day?
He says, "Oh yeah, it's and he looks up at the clock that's on the wall. Oh yeah, it's but I don't know the
You can just make up. You can even say it's May.
September. It was September 24th.
I like how just then you're like, I don't know the days for we're in Indiana, for God's sakes, and that's what stumbles you up. What day?
What month? Though, but remember, you're asking questions. Don't ask questions. I told you not to ask questions.
You could have said just like October, and none of us would have thought twice about
it. September 24th, 23:15.
Is that what today actually is? What he tells me? Or does he have the day wrong?
I mean, like, man, like, I don't know. Oh, this thing that's broken.
He's looking at the wall, though, and telling me what it says from his perspective.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem confused by that.
He is confused by it.
Okay.
But this is just, he's kind of just telling you factually because his like cognitive dissonance is my watch is broken, so that's correct.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can like learn from him about like other effects that he might be having. So let's just like keep the conversation a little bit, being like, "Oh, are you having one of those days that just seems to never end?"
No, not really. I've only been here for like an hour or two.
Oh, and it only feels like you've been here for an hour or two?
This place has been like lively in here. I've been having a great time. I just got to work. Yeah, probably like 2 hours ago. I don't know. I keep looking at this watch like it's gonna do something. Yeah, probably like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Let's see. He looks at his money. He's like, yeah, I'd say probably about 2 hours.
Okay, I'm not sure what else to ask him. I'm kind of done. I feel like I've opened the door, but I'm not sure what else to ask him. So I'll just tell him to go on his merry way, and kind of like just track him for a little bit, like just be watching him.
Sure. So you want to stay in this room?
For right now, yes.
Because he's stationed here all night.
Okay.
So
I might stay
here all night
for a while. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. I just want to like.
So listen, he's not doing anything. You shouldn't track him. There's like, you're not getting anything out of him. He is confused about what's going on. Listen, think about it like this. If someone's having their day, if someone's getting their time reset, they're not going to remember it. He doesn't.
Yeah, but I thought he might be like. He
arrived at work 2 hours ago. That's it. To him, that's the end of the story.
Okay, I just figured he might be like super tired, maybe levels of exhaustion, something like that. Like I'd be able to track.
His time got reset.
Right.
No, it's like he just restarted his day, but time in the rest of the world continues on. He just restarts his day over and over and over and over. And the way that they fuck it up in here is that they tell them, well, no, you gotta go find this out.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay. The only thing I think we
find out a lot from these guys. You gotta go like talk to more important people. Y'all gotta get off this floor.
Well, do we want to check out the last room? I think there's only one more that we haven't checked out on the floor as far as like gambling rooms.
That one is my favorite.
I have a feeling we should. I have a feeling.
I think it was what's behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's check it out, and then maybe head upstairs to see if we can find those gargoyles.
Do you guys all want to go to? Do you guys all want to go with Attaboy to what's behind the door?
Sure, why not?
All right. When you get there, it's just like Don Knotts and Can You Handle the Heat? There is a timer on the door. And this one's counting down. It's got about like 6 minutes left on it. So during this time, you see another cart being pushed down the aisle. You see this tiefling pull a key card out and scan it, and you see the door appear, open, and they walk in. This time, give me a perception check to see what you guys see when that door opens.
Okay.
Because you guys are ready for it.
Oh my god. I haven't rolled above 10 all night.
That's
14.
Okay.
Better than that.
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh.
I'm like, what? What happened?
What? Where am I?
That's why I built a whiz rogue. That's why I built a whiz rogue.
When you look in, as they open the door, you can see straight forward, there is a straight up torture rack. So I kind of uncovered that on the map there.
Oh Lord.
You see a torture rack back there. There's a person on it being tortured. You can't hear any screams or anything, but they are definitely screaming. But you hear nothing come from there. And the door shuts and the wall reseals.
I really hope they got that man's safe word before they started.
Well, I didn't hear help me, God, don't help me.
Mo.
Oh, help me, God.
That's true. So we can only assume that this is consensual.
Yeah, maybe he wants that.
So I don't really understand. Did we have to pay for this? How do they make money off this? Or do you pay to be, put on the rack? Also, I wonder if that's all
I'll
they
sign us up for a couple's massage, is what I hear.
Is that what's behind the door?
You're going to be like, oh, yeah.
I'll get us a couple massage, don't you worry.
I mean, we could do a couple's one of those. I mean, that would be fine with me.
After
Anthem has that third wheel 1,000-yard stare.
It's even funnier because we're a fake couple. Like we're just bullshitting it. I kind of imagine though, now that you put this in front of me, I do imagine that Mo's probably he's a barbarian, right? Probably super into BDSM. He probably loves that shit.
Oh, 100%.
I thought about it, but he's probably like, yes, hurt me, daddy.
I'm a vengeance paladin, so probably into it too.
Vengeance. Honestly, you guys are match made in heaven.
So we know who's the dom in this relationship, right?
Yeah, well, I like to use this time to kind of turn off my brain and just be in the moment.
Well, I feel like Mogadol's got this headband of intellect, and he's now learning things about himself.
That's true. He's opened up a whole new world.
A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do either one of those bits, and then both of you did both the bits I was thinking of.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
All
right, so after 5 minutes, 6 minutes, the timer finishes, and the door opens.
6 minutes? What a ripoff.
10 people are allowed inside.
What's that supposed to mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I mean, if you're going to pay for a service like that, I would expect it to last more than 6 minutes.
Oh, that was the timer on this door, not the torture chamber.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
At least a half an hour to an hour. Don't worry.
I didn't get that at first, and I was trying to focus on what the game actually was, and I can't stand you.
I got confused. I'm sorry.
It's payback for the cranking it bit.
I didn't do that. That
was.
No,
but you were involved.
I was innocent.
You used to be on my side now.
No, I am on your side. I'm saying, here's the... No.
I love this game.
I think we broke Epsilon.
You did too. Are you alright?
Minimum bet. Oh, actually,
Epsilon.exe has stopped functioning.
Before you walk in, Before you walk in, just like some of the other ones on this floor, you've been hitting the floor head on your way in by a thing that says, "Do you agree that you may die in this event?"
Of course.
Can I just like copy paste my digital signature? Do I have to
Well,
sign
you
everything
enter with
every
your
time?
butt, and that's how you sign things. That's how you sign things in Indiana. I don't
Do
make
we
the rules.
have-
That's how you do it.
Do humans have butt prints as well as like fingerprints? Do I have to
I feel
look
like
that up?
I
Is that
want
going to
to
be a
say yes.
science fact with Epsilon?
I could probably pick someone up from the butt.
I have before.
Anyway, so minimum bet, 2,500 gold.
Well,
2,500.
Yep. So
This one's
already,
pricey.
yep, from the beginning, the pot is 25,000.
Double important question. How
Uh-huh.
much money did I get for being the person to like go ask the question in the other room?
Oh yeah.
You got 10% of that, which would have been 20,000 gold.
Christ on a bike. All right.
All right. Well, I asked a question
That's
too.
an interesting ass question. Everybody got interested in it.
What was mine? Because I asked that one too.
Yours
This was
didn't
the one.
get quite as high, but it got up to 130, and you get 10% of that, so that is 13,000.
Nice.
Thank you. I was like, I have way too little money for asking such a spicy question.
2,500 is what. Sorry.
2,500 is the minimum. Yep.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And you can raise it during to force people out, unless they also come and raise. So if
Gotta write
anyone at
this
any
down.
point wants to like try to like force people out, they can come and raise it. So the way that this is going to work is everybody's going to roll initiative. There are 10 people in here. Everybody's going to roll initiative.
I do have a thing that can switch initiative, but I don't think it really matters for this
No,
particular.
not in this. This isn't a
Yeah.
real battle. I'm just doing. Yep.
I get it. I was just assuming that if it did matter, I could.
Let's see. Initiative. Let's see what we got.
Wait, that pen's not dramatic to point at things. Oh God, I'm eating my desk utensils.
And,
This is why we make rogues. They are the ultimate skill monkeys.
Yeah, man, you're killing all of these.
I do really like a rogue.
I love rogues. I freaking love rogues. I like Euphrasia, love her to death. Nothing will compare to Anthem.
Yeah, rogues are just crazy. I like the one thing I like about bards is the half proficiency and everything.
Yeah.
And then that's about it.
Yeah, the problem is jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
So there is one. There is a tall human man. He's very dark skinned. He's got a kind of a bruised up nose. It's kind of swollen, and a gash across his face, and he's got a limp. And he walks up, and before he opens the door, he takes 2,000 gold, throws it in the pot. So if you don't put 2,000 more gold in, you have to leave.
Sure. Should we be subtracting this as we go?
No, wait until the end. So
I'm just writing it down so I remember.
I'm keeping track of what the bet is and what the pot is.
Okay.
So right now the bet is 4,500, and the pot is 45,000. Which the pot's just going to be multiplied by 10. You just add a 0. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm in.
This dude, everybody stays in. Nobody leaves. He goes up and he opens the door. And behind it is a woman with like a like those really old style underwear that like had the frilly bottoms that come down too far and like polka dots all over them.
Like bloomers?
Bloomers, exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I have the word bloomers written down. Thank you for knowing exactly what I'm talking about. So
I do fashion history, not for a living, but I know a lot about fashion history.
So she's turned around and her ass is like leaned, like she's turned around, leaned over, and her ass is like towards this dude that just opened the door. When he opens the door, he goes, and when he does, a pie shoots out of her ass and hits him in the face, and the pie flies all over the place, out behind him, and he just goes, takes it off, and the door shuts. He leaves.
I don't want to think about the anatomical implications of that.
What is this place?
And so
this was what's behind the door.
Does he?
So
I understand, but like, did he just? He left, so he's out of the pot now, right?
There's only one winner, and it's a rando roll.
The door is either something good or something bad.
Everybody has to go open the door, and some of the things when you open the door might kill you. Remember how you agreed to possibly die?
Yeah.
Next up is Anthem.
Oh, all right, cool.
You're going to go up and open the door. You can increase the bet before you do to maybe make some people leave. If you can make some people leave, you reduce the dice you roll, which decreases your chances of dying.
Do it.
By how much? I don't know how. No, I don't math.
I'd say at least like another 1,000 or something, because
most likely
one of us are going to probably win. I'm assuming. So as long as one of us wins,
I'll do 1K.
It's a random roll. I'm not like helping anybody.
We're guessing. I'll do 1K. I'll raise it by 1K.
Okay. So everybody has to raise it by 1K. So it's going to go up to 5,500 is the min bet now.
I forgot that pen was the pen I can dramatically point with is not the pen I can write useful information down with.
Roll a so sorry, but nobody leaves on that one. Everybody's still
Fair enough.
There's still 9 people in here. Roll me a 1d10.
Oh Lord.
And you're gonna re-roll if it's a 3.
Let's do an Epsilon says, "Oh Lord" counter. It's a 3.
Yeah, just go ahead and re-roll it. That was Bloomer's woman.
Oh, that was Bloomer's lady. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. How about 6?
6.
It seems to be a fun number here.
On a 6, when you open the door, it's literally just nothing. It's literally what's behind it. When you open the door, like it's just like an empty door frame. Yeah, just the wall behind it. Like, oh. And so as soon as you shut it, though, all the people behind you groan, because as soon as you shut it, the door into the room opens, and a monkey walks in. And he walks over, and he hands a cigar to you, Ada.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hands a cigar to Attaboy. And then he does a cute little dance. And then he pulls out a wand and he casts magic missile. And it shoots Anthem, Mogadal, and Attaboy. Actually, it shoots everybody in the room for a magic missile.
Ow.
You are going to take... Where's my shit at?
Does it at least light my cigar?
Yeah, that would be nice if the magic missile at least like.
Anthem, you take 3 force damage.
Oh no.
Mogadal, you'll take 5 force damage. And Attaboy, you're going to take 5 as well.
Okay. And remember, you all had aid earlier, just so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
And then the monkey grabs your hand and he pulls out a little lighter and he lights your cigar and he kind of starts walking with you and he leads you out of the room. And the door shuts behind you.
Well, thank you Thank you for that, at least.
He does like a cool little high five handshake with you. The monkey's sweet as hell. The monkey's awesome. The
monkey's cool. The monkey and I have a cool.
He did shoot you with a magic missile, but
it's a living.
Honestly, he was cool about it. He at least gave us a cigar beforehand and lit it afterwards. So he at least was cool about it. And I get it. It's part of the job, man. You're neat. Keep at it.
Smoke it all. Go open the door. Or I'm gonna also increase the bet.
I'm gonna walk up to where they take the bet, and I'm gonna reach down into my pack, and as I do this, I'm going to rage. I'm gonna take out 14,000 gold.
Oh wow!
Drop it in while I make eye contact with everybody in the room, and just drop in 14,000 gold, and just like.
Why?
Can you stay in, attaboy?
Yeah, and I'm gonna like blow him a kiss whenever he looks at me.
Because I'm trying to intimidate people to leave, is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
but
what I was wondering. Okay. So there's gonna be 3 people leave. So that means that when you roll, you get to roll a d6 now.
Okay. Perfect. Are you ready? Also, I'm raging also to reduce damage. If anything behind this door hits me with a bludgeoning, piercing, or D6, you said, yes?
I believe in you.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry.
5.
5. When you open this door, standing there is a mind flayer. He reaches down and grabs you by the throat.
I scream at it.
And he pulls you in through the door, and the door slams shut behind you. But then there's and a bunch of like confetti and you win. Just kidding. And, you win the full pot, which is a fuck ton of money.
I like this.
100 and
Jesus.
45,000 gold.
Holy.
135,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
And
holy shit.
And remember how expensive the stuff is.
I know.
And I'm going to make your stuff more expensive because you're in every one.
Not
so
fair.
I'm pretty sure, since you said to kind of wait until the end, I should have subtracted 16,500 with what?
You should have subtracted 20,500.
Okay.
20,000 and 20,500. Yes. All right. After that, the door opens. Mokadal is comes back out. The mind flayer he's actually a mind flayer, but he works here. He comes out and he's just like, I know I'm scary. And he's also giving like high fives, and he's cool as hell. He's also got cigars.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Chuck.
You call him Chuck?
Yeah.
I like that name.
Oh. You look like a Chuck to me.
Let me ask a personal question. Did you guys bang the Mind Flayer in Baldur's Gate 3? I totally did.
Depends on which playthrough, but yes.
I did every time.
On every playthrough.
Yes.
I'll give you an answer you're not expecting. I did not. My wife did.
Hey, no, I completely expected that. Not necessarily you didn't, but her, yes.
When the option came up, we looked at each other, and she goes, "I have to."
Oh yeah, you have to. Well, that was what I did at first, and then after that, every time I was like, "Well, I gotta see that again."
It's so weird.
Like that is a sloppy kiss.
Oh yeah.
All right. So after that, Rugo, dear friend, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to go to the torture room, but I know that there's more important things to do. I think it's time to head upstairs.
Okay.
You want to go to the torture?
Yes, but again, that can wait. That can wait. I have the money for it now.
I can wait until I have, something to do, somebody to talk to while... No, sure. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I mean, we could go together.
I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I'm going to tug on your sleeve and be like, honey, can you, give me a little money?
I thought that we decided we were going to keep our finances separate. We both agreed it would get kind of messy.
It's only our honeymoon, but whatever.
I mean, what do you need? Fine.
Now,
you know what? Fine. I'm going to give him back the money that he put into the pot. And when I do it, I'll say, buy yourself something pretty. I'll put it into his hand. How much was that? 20,000.
20,000.
500.
Is this just... This is like some archive of our own stuff. This is shit. This is gonna be like a fake dating trope, but then they become real dating.
All of Wolf's characters end up gay. And
this is straight off of. This is straight off of a fanfic. This is straight off of archive of our own. This is straight off of a fan fiction website. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, neither.
I'm not trying, but yeah, Garth, that was not his intention. He started off and then he ended up super gay by the end.
That was really cute, though.
It was really cute. That was a cute little art. And did you see that Crow put some fan art in the Discord? It's also super cute.
I did. That I feel like is so. I went ahead and told this to Crow, and I told this to Wolf and Duke. So I'll tell this to you. I'll go ahead and tell this to you, Epsilon. You guys passed right on by Miss Ledgerfold's niece, and I was trying to get you all to ask her about what she was writing, because she was writing Nick and Garth fan fiction. And I actually wrote a little bit of really bad middle schooler version of Nick and Garth fan fiction. I wanted y'all to read it.
Please send it to us.
Put that ish in the chat. Put that ish in.
Well, it'll be something that Dolly's reading.
Talk to her.
I'm going to send my fellow fanfiction girly Athena, and we will both be after you for that.
I'm going to get on the sending stone.
Talk to her.
Hey, D, there's something that's been on my mind. You know that little girl that was writing something? I just can't stop thinking about what possibly she was writing. And I have a friend in publishing, and I'd like to see if he would be interested. So if you could send her manuscripts over to my office, that would be amazing. While we're on this mission, of course.
These you know me, I love reading, but I've read that. It's really weirdly horny, and it ain't good. But if you want to read it, I'll send it to you.
I do. Thank you so much, D.
And if that file finds its way into my inbox, I won't complain.
It's really weirdly horny, and it ain't good.
I mean, that's pretty much what I'd expect from a middle schooler.
I've read some of that recently, and I got mildly disappointed when it was when it was just bad horny, and I'm like, I can appreciate a well-written fanfic of that variety.
Oh, you're not getting that from me. You're getting and then he put his hand on his butt, and then they touched butts.
Oh my god,
and then
send it.
The very soft-spoken character said all sorts of things that they would not be caught dead saying ever. Like, it's so out of character that I was like, who, what? Is this a different person?
Yeah, it's like Garth's a barbarian or something in this version.
Yeah, super buff. Always
big
shirtless.
muscles. He's like 8 feet tall. He's super confident.
So you guys get to the stairs, and at the stairs, there's not really stairs. There is a portal, and when you get to the portal, it says,
we know, but first.
Going up.
And it's like, oh, no, not this one. No, just, where would you like to go? And it says, we've got the second floor, which is the nightclub. We've got the third floor, which is the older part of the casino that has not been remodeled, but is still functional. And we've got the spa down below in the basement. And we also have a new part called the Thunderdome. And we'd love for you to check that out. Where would you like to go?
I think the nightclub was where the gargoyles were that y'all wanted to check out earlier.
Yes.
You hear the gargoyles, I apologize. The gargoyles do not perform tonight. They will be performing 2 shows tomorrow and 3 shows on Saturday.
Duly noted.
Do we have to sign one of those butt waivers to go to the Thunderdome?
No, this is not one of the butt portals.
Oh, but I've already got my butt turned around.
That's fine, you can.
I mean, you can go through a door however you want, you're just not required to.
Why is Attaboy's token suddenly upside down?
Because I'm going in butt first.
Wait, can you do that? Is that why?
Yeah, I can rotate it.
Do this?
He's been doing it, yeah. It's not the first time.
How do you do this? Can you actually do this?
I think you hold,
you click on your icon and then
it's like right at the top.
Twist it.
Woo! Woo!
Hold on, where's Anthem?
Oh, I see. Neat. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, cool.
It even tells you how many degrees off center you've twisted it.
All right, cool. So, where did you guys want to go? I'm sorry.
Thunderdome?
Like
you guys don't all have to go to the same spot.
So, let's see. Thunderdome sounds good to me. Anthem, seems like you want to go dancing.
No, I was just pointing out that y'all were curious about that show earlier, so I figured I'd...
Oh, I do want to see it, but if they're not here...
But if it's not happening, it's not happening. I honestly don't really care. I'm having a mild existential crisis at the moment, so...
Is this about the question?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I kind of already knew the answer, but you know.
I like how you corrected herself from answer. Sorry, answer. Answer.
You seemed fine when they told you the answer. Answer. I don't.
All right, next time you make fun of my accent.
No, I'm not doing that. That's not what I intended.
Sorry. Answer.
But yeah, what I'm saying is, you seemed fine before.
Okay.
Are you not?
That means I'm doing something right.
It's okay if you're not. You don't have to be.
It would be cool if, like, I didn't get the sucky parts of it. I mean, being aware of that kind of thing is a lot, and
Sure.
I'm a little bit extra aware of it.
But now you know, right? So you can make a plan. We can get the pieces, and I've actually recently learned I enjoy puzzles. Maybe I can help you put it back together.
I mean...
Well, amnesia looks pretty good right now, just so you know. My dude hasn't. I have amnesia. Like, I don't remember my past.
Are you suggesting I hit her across the head so she forgets?
No, I was just saying sometimes not knowing ain't so bad.
I do say ignorance is bliss.
I've heard that. I disagree.
But we can try the whacking over the head thing if you think it'll work.
Don't fucking touch me.
I wouldn't dare. Unless you wanted me to. I mean, if you wanted me to punch you, then yeah, let's roll. But I won't.
And that's why I like
He's like, you can punch me. Would you like to punch me?
Yeah, I mean, right here. It's like a rock. Just punch. Go ahead. It doesn't hurt. Trust me.
No.
Well,
that's weird.
It's no. I mean, it's like punching a tree.
Well, where you guys are going is Mokadal's thing. Where you guys are going is Mokadal's thing. Then we'll
go to the Thunderdome.
He's ready for go to the Thunderdome. When you arrive, the place is kind of subdued. It looks like a wrestling arena. In the center, there's like a square. It's even got like a what appears to be the ropes on the side.
Ring.
Yeah. It turned into wrestling, worldwide wrestling.
Is this?
WWE.
I was inspired, but no, not that far. Hold
is
on.
There a big or a Bad Wolf Wrestling banner somewhere?
Almost. But when you come in, there is like a frantic-looking producer. He is just running around like, I just don't know how I'm supposed to have a show if I don't have a third group. I need a third group. I just need them. We can't do the tournament if we don't have the third group. How do I do it?
What do you need? A third group of what? Like singers?
Excuse me, why is this person talking to me?
Excuse me, nobody talks to my honey bear like that.
Thank you.
Excuse me, why is this person talking to me?
I thought you were talking. You were asking questions, and I thought they were directed at us. You ran up asking questions.
Give me persuasion. Both of you can do it, or one of you can give the help.
Can I do intimidation?
Yeah, if you'd like to, but you didn't really intimidate. You did more of a.
Well, he insulted my man, so.
Okay, you kind of intimidated.
Can I just give the help and let him do that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
I love this game.
Dip.
You tell him, Sugar Dick.
He's just like, okay, well, you're a little scary. So what's going on? Why are you talking to me? What's going on? Talk to me. I'm listening.
We're trying to help you.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh, well, I'm supposed to be putting on a tournament this weekend where everybody gets to bet on whether people will die or not, trying to defeat very powerful monsters. But here I am, and my last crew just dropped out. I don't understand. And I just don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
I'm currently having an existential crisis, and I need to release my emotions in a healthy manner. So
I immediately turn my back on this guy, and I look at the other two. Can we please fight the big monsters?
I love how you didn't have to offer any of you a single dime, not a copper.
It is our honeymoon. Yeah. I mean, it is our honeymoon. We definitely should, right?
I'm having an existential crisis, and I need to like handle my emotions in an absolutely, probably not healthy manner, but a manner that'll work.
I think unbridled violence is the healthiest way to deal with emotions.
Sweet.
It's just like our first date.
It is. It was.
I'm enjoying just making up our fake past.
I know.
You're selling it too well.
He's like, well, okay, well, I'll need to see you fight first, but I can pay you like 1,000 gold each. Are you guys like, fuck that money? Let's kill shit.
Well, no.
Can we bet on ourselves?
Well, he wants you to prove yourself first.
Well, here's the thing.
We have to do like an application.
Yeah. It's a fair question though that my honeyboo has, because I don't want to get disqualified from like the Hall of Fame if we bet on ourselves and then we break some records. But we will break some records.
Also, 1,000 gold's not really that much. Considering I made like 7,000 on the Don Knox.
I think every group gets 1,000, and then
the 1,000 gold is for you to participate.
Right. I
was make 10%
of the pot if you win. You make 5% if you lose.
And how much if I bet on myself?
Mangled, but
well, here's the also, we should note that there may be one other of our group that joins us for the killing.
The Silent Bandit.
I thought that was me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I was just trying to make up a stage name because she's not here right now, but she'd show up later.
This producer is a divination mage. That's why he's such a great producer. He's got like scrying going on over here. He's got clairvoyance. That's why he's really good at like doing multi-camera like shots. So he already knows your partner is stuck out here with this poor old woman learning about which machine is magical. And so he knows she'll probably join tomorrow. But if I could just see you three, all I need to see is just you guys. I just need to see you perform. Can I see that?
Fuck it.
Let's do it.
All right. First thing I need from all three of you is 2d8s.
Just roll them?
Yep, just roll them.
Alright, 1 second. I keep clicking on the wrong tab. Hummish! Wow, that was god-awful. If I'm rolling god-awful and I'm not trying to heal, maybe that means next time you phrase he heals, it'll be great.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Is that a threat?
What? Yeah. What's that look?
Is that a threat?
Oh, from me? Yeah, I mean, it's a big boss. You're gonna need the heals.
No, that's 100% fair.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
I was trying to lean into the bit.
It's more of a promise.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, no. Hopefully it's not as much of a heal check fight as
it is not.
Was. Okay.
It is not. That was specifically a heal check.
I've never been heal checked.
Why does Ravnok look like surprised?
I think because we rode pretty bad.
I rolled a 13.
No, you rolled 5. No, that was actually.
He's doing calculus behind the scene.
You rolled for your starting position on a rib, is what you just did. I'm just putting you on the rib.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's doing calculus in the background. Don't mind him. He was talking about calculus earlier.
Yeah, he was asking us about calculus and puzzles. So I don't know.
Polyalphabetic ciphers. I love that shit.
Jannsik asked for it.
I'm pretty sure I know
asked for it. He's gonna fucking get it. I'm not joking about that.
I still think it's funny that you changed post-grad to postdoc, and I know you didn't know that I had a master's degree before that, but I feel like it almost looked like you changed it because you remembered that it's like, nah, Epsilon can't be qualified for this.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
What is this?
Yeah.
Why can't I ping? Oh, now I can. What is this?
So, this right here, let me show you
Cthulhu-y pyramid.
This here, really quickly. Let me show you this part. So you can see the height. You can see the height of the pyramid. The pyramid is something to hide behind.
I need that.
This is
Who
awesome.
needs to hide?
Me.
Sure.
Fight dirty, hon.
Cool.
You've been dropped into this arena here. You cannot touch the blue, or you will be shocked. and the shock is enough to kill you instantly. In this case, you get ported out. There is no death here. You're not going to die. You can think of it like you've got temporary hit points equal to your max health. You can think of it like that. Or you can think of it like at the end of it, you get a long rest. However you want to look at it, I don't care.
You don't
Actually,
die.
the long rest one makes more sense. But there is also, you see these on the side.
Are they like turrets?
They will have an arcing electricity that goes across in a line. And they will shock on initiative 10 every time. They move on initiative 20. So if you got bad initiative and you end up below 10, you're going to end up taking the damage every time, and so you got to plan around it. It kind of sucks.
This is so well done.
You got to kind of watch it for it, but you're gonna know it, and it's going to be happening every time, so you can plan for it.
Oh,
but
this is
go ahead and roll. Cool. You roll initiative.
I'm a 20.
I had 19.
I think I got like 12.
20. We got.
Rogue does not go first for once.
19. We got Attaboy. And what did you get? 12.
Me, I'm 20.
I got 12.
Oh, sorry.
I especially love the music I got for this, by the way.
Oh, this music is so cool. I love the techno Thunderdome.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for the stream. I'm vibing.
We're gonna put these over here. All right, so
it's 100% to vibe.
I keep reminding myself to roll in advance, and then I always forget.
Oh Lord, I leaned back in my chair and my camera went out of focus.
Oh wow, yeah, it did.
I'm in the haze dimension. Hold on. Wait. You get detailed shots.
Oh, you got a fuzz,
your hand.
a fuzz filter.
My hand and my ring.
Nice ring.
Right.
Nice
so,
ring.
Yeah.
It's gonna go.
Let's try this again.
It's gonna go Mogadol, then the Lizard Geomancer, Lizard Folk Geomancer, then Attaboy, then the 2 performers, then Anthem, and then the Bone Naga.
Are the performers and the Lizard Folk cool? Are we fighting them, or are they fighting with us?
Everybody that's not on your team is against you.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to. Good Lord, I'm in the out of focus dimension.
So
maybe if I just get. Maybe if we all do the bit where we do ASMR, get really again. Yeah, we get really close to our mics. Maybe that'll fix it.
Oh my Lord, stop that. Honestly, that's almost as bad as the Fox News lady with a little bit of with a little bit of lipstick right here in her teeth.
That was a bit we did on Monday.
That so much. All right, so Mogadol, you go first.
This is what I've been waiting for. I rage, I scream, and I look around for the nearest thing to kill, which happens to be this poor performer right here. As I take out my great sword and I charge, recklessly attacking. That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit for sure.
Let me. Oh, 1 second. I'll use my great axe. Why not? It's already here, and that's what I rolled with. 9, but I think they added a way to like actually tell it I was raging. Do you remember how to get to that in D&D Beyond? If not, that's okay.
I always just if you right click the number
Yeah.
You can just tell it to roll with advantage. That's what I always just did.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just meant because I get some extra damage on top of it.
Oh, I always just did it manually, adding the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
if
it
there's a
still 2?
toggle.
There is. They just added it. I found it a little while back, but now I can't find it. So just add 2 to that, so it's 11. And then we get 2 attacks, right? So I'll just do it again.
Same one?
Yeah, if he's still alive. 18.
What was your you got Great Axe? That's Cleave, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to use the Great Sword, but realized that the Great Axe was magical, so I just took it. So
Great Axe hits.
Perfect. Ugh. That's 11, and then plus 2, so 13 more damage. So I'm just slashing through this guy.
Bloodied, and he looks terrible. He's like...
I'm sorry, did that hurt?
He came out here and he was like dancing on this techno music and like putting on a show and stuff like that, and you just came over like...
Listen here. This is the Thunderdome. This is not the place for dancing. Take that shit down to the second floor.
Next up is the Lizardfolk Geomancer. And it's going to start... It's going to start with the Hell of Stone. ...20-foot radius from it.
That's a big...
So it's not hitting Mokadal, but it is going to hit Anthem and Attaboy and this other performer. So it's going to be a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
It's 14 on the die, so we can
Succeed.
23.
Succeed. Perfect. You both succeed. So you're going to take half damage, which is 64. I'm just going to put that into D&D Beyond. I think it's going to be under Attaboy here.
6d4 or 64?
6d4.
Thank fuck. I was about to be like...
Yeah, no, Lord no. So 15.
Have to 7, I guess.
Bludgeoning damage. And so you'll take half, so 7. And then poor bro over here failed. So he's going to take the full damage. And he is bloodied also. Both performers are now bloodied. The performer on the bottom looks terrible. Then the lizard folk is going to do Earth Burst. And he's going to do 1 Earth Burst on Ada. And that will be a 16 for the hit.
How about shield?
How about new?
This is why Arcane Trickster is the best rogue subclass.
Then the other one, he is also still aiming at Ada. Sorry, but it's a crit. It's a nat 20.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm so out of focus. It's gonna kill me into being in focus.
It's gonna be 4d6 plus 2.
Cool. Everything's fine.
That's a big hit.
So
everything's
17 bludgeon damage.
All right. Ow. First things first. I'm the realist. Ow.
He just shot a bunch of like rocks at your head.
Chipped off a piece of one of my horns.
Then you guys, the pillars on the side of the room, you see them all. They all start to charge up. And so
maybe the cat will fix it.
Vertically,
Oh my
row number 1 is has a electric shock moving up and down it now. So you can see I've got it marked down here and here by having these tokens. And then horizontally,
that makes so much more sense. For some
we're-
reason, was thinking like these two are going to do diagonals across. I was confused.
well,
No, it's a grid.
They don't have a way of just drawing a line, which really kind of sucks.
Thank you for fixing my camera, Maple.
Oh wow,
but,
that was nice.
So anyone that's on this horizontal line also is now in the strike range as well. So it's now Attaboy's turn.
So what I know hypothetically, this laser that goes from one side to the other where I'm at, the block that's here in front of it, it wouldn't go through the block, does it? Like, I know that doesn't really matter, but...
So, real quick, just to show again, you see the blocks are flat?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd still get hit.
But you don't know what those blocks do. So watch out for them.
That's all good. So I'm going to throw on... Actually, yeah. I'm going to throw on Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action. And then I'm going to go up to this Geomancer that you said. And yeah, thank you.
I guess you don't need to go right to it. You probably shouldn't since you're wait, no, you're a paladin. Never mind, you should.
No, I was going to say I'm going straight up to it. And then I'm going to attack it with my trident first. Shoot.
Roll for the hit.
Ooh. So that's an 8, unfortunately. I'm going to try it again because I want to try to hit it with the trident. Since I have the mastery in that, I can do the topple effect. So that's what I really want to do.
Yeah, try it again.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, good.
How much damage?
Oof. Well, that's not great damage, but that's not the point. It's 6 damage. But then I'm going to do the topple effect with him. And he needs to do a Constitution saving throw of 11.
He fails.
And now he has the prone condition.
Okay. He is now prone. Is there a way of marking that? There's no way of marking that, is there?
Not that I'm aware of.
You can rotate him 90 degrees.
Good.
Yeah, that could be.
There we go. Whoa.
Right, and then I'm going to be listening, but I have got to run to the restroom.
Well, I wanted to kind of ask. I realized I kind of started this. I probably should have paused and not done this, but are we cool with waiting finishing this, or do we want to just wait till next week and restart, or how do we want to do this?
How long do we think this is gonna go?
It's just these dudes. It won't take long.
We'll finish the combat.
It's
just gonna be a couple more minutes. Yeah.
It'll be 2, maybe 3 rounds.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then in that case, it is the performer's turn. This first performer is going to attack with a short sword with an 18 on Mokadal.
That hits.
And it's going to deal 8 piercing damage.
Did we come in with the HP we had, or did we heal up before this?
Heal yourself up before this.
Okay.
The other performer is going to run up to Anthem, and that's going to miss. It's a 13 for the hit.
Yep, my AC is effectively 20 right now.
All right, so that one's gonna miss. Then it's Anthem's turn.
Just really quick, that 8 damage wasn't already halved, was it? Because I'm raging.
No, it was not already halved.
Okay.
Cool. This guy's in my grill.
Let's see, the Geomancer is pretty taken care of for the turn. This dude down here looks terrible. This dude's bloodied. Nobody's touched this dude.
Well, he's in my grill, so I'm gonna get him out of my grill. I'm gonna pull my vicious scimitar. And my little dagger. The perfect main hand offhand combo. In my opinion. And I'm gonna just go for him with my scimitar first.
What's the mastery on scimitar?
The mastery is Nick, so scimitar and dagger have the same, which is why I'm dueling those, so I can technically make an attack with each one as part of my action. The dagger attack, the offhand, won't have my damage bonus, but I will still get my bonus action. So...
Can you do that whole thing twice? Because you got 2 attack actions? Or
no, rogues don't.
Rogues don't get 2 attacks.
Yeah, they don't get an extra attack.
Okay.
But theoretically, if I got 2 attacks, I could go main hand, offhand.
Right, okay. All right.
Yeah, the offhand's a bonus action that's just part of the 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just trying.
instead,
Okay, yeah. Nick, some of the masteries, like Nick, kind of confuses me, so it's kind of difficult to.
It makes sense. It basically just lets you still do the offhand attack and keep your bonus action.
Right.
Which is incredibly useful for rogues. That's what another thing I love about rogues is that
especially
you can
thief rogues,
use your bonus action.
I'm just gonna have the little bit of movement and put myself like here, because I don't know what that prism light's gonna do through there.
Anthem.
A swing from the chandelier. That's a really bad roll.
Well, no, it still misses. I was like, well, no, it misses.
I was like, in what world, like. An 11 would just barely hit.
Some of this shit's got some low ass AC, so I don't know.
An 11 would barely hit an inanimate object, like. But I have an offhand, so I'm gonna offhand.
This dude's prone. Better. You'll have advantage.
Yeah, but I have to get there first.
This one does hit.
Oh, neat. Okay, so. It's just a D4. I don't get the damage bonus on it, unfortunately, because it's the offhand. So. I do a single point of damage to this motherfucker. I hate this. Why is it like this? I'm in the worst position to be in to be a rogue.
I would say if we were thinking more tactically and Attaboy had taken one step to the left, you would have gotten sneak attack.
That's correct.
That opponent hadn't moved there at the end of my turn, so I didn't want to fudge that.
Yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't have known that, but I did intend to move away from the square that I was.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I thought you started next to that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm focused on my guy.
I can't leave without bonus action disengaging. So I'm gonna place myself so that I can just do better next turn. So I'll just strafe around this guy a little bit.
The Bone Naga moves to here, and it looks right at Attaboy. And he's going to have to do a Wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
One second. I was thinking Shield of Faith that I added on myself did something with that. I might be making that up.
Ooh, I hope it did.
No, but Wisdom saving throw coming at you. Uh, 14.
14 succeeds. Nice. You're gonna take 8 psychic damage. That's already halved. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You don't take any damage. This one doesn't say half on fail. I'm sorry. No damage at all.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
I'm so wise.
It's then it is going to It can't move without. Is it smart enough to not blow up one? Yes, it is smart enough. So it would not move. That's the end of its turn.
Welcome to the game in which the fear of death is placed within me very early on.
Ooh.
Lasers.
Nugget is smart enough that it wouldn't move down.
I thought he was about to get lasered.
Yeah, I was excited.
Yep, right after the Nugget's turn, both of the lasers shot, but nobody gets hit. So they don't necessarily do anything.
It's very
and then it's back around to move it all.
All right. I'm going to like cock my head at this guy and be like, "Are you still alive?" And then I will recklessly attack him once again.
He looks terrible, but he's still trying to dance. He's like, yeah,
he's still dancing? Makes me feel a little bad.
Dance fighting, like Jumanji.
Oh, no. It's a crit.
I love this game.
Oh, see, he tries uncanny dodge, but it doesn't fucking matter because you just wreck him.
Can I cut his head off?
Yeah, you just wreck him. He's dead.
Okay. Great. Great. So with that, then, I will use my bonus action to dash because I also have Adrenaline Rush. And when I do that, I get 3 temporary hit points. And then I will avoid these and dash around up between these two. And as I'm running in, I've just like got my great axe like swinging it around my head, and I'm gonna jump in again, recklessly attack. I see another person dancing, and I'm like, I think you got off on the wrong floor, and I will again recklessly attack him.
I hate dancing.
I was gonna say the same. This is like old man yells at cloud. Energy
19.
with dancing.
That hits.
All right.
You're
so
the
that's
mayor of that town from Footloose.
13. So add the
Really?
rage onto that.
You deal exactly enough damage. This dude, what's it look like when you killing him? He's dancing.
As he's dancing, I think he doesn't even like see me coming as I like kind of leap for the last 5 feet and just bring the great axe down and just like cleave him in half as it just kind of lodges into the ground too. Yeah.
His arms keep moving just a bit after he's cleaved in half.
I mean, electricity might still be getting to them for a bit.
And then they stop. That's a music video right there.
So I also have cleave. So with that, I can take another attack against someone within 5 feet, right? So I yank this out of the ground. Yank it out of the ground, just spin it around and bring it down on this prone guy.
It gets you got advantage because he's prone. I think
I'm
you already got advantage.
Reckless anyway. Oh, 12.
That does not hit.
Oh, sad day. He somehow rolls out of the way. See, you're a better dancer than they were, and you're on the ground.
He's doing the worm.
He's a lizard. He's all.
He's doing the worm.
When you did that, he ripped his tail off.
Oh, okay. I cut his tail off, and it didn't hurt him. I love it.
Yeah,
no, he's fine. He got away.
And he's doing the worm. Bonus points if he's also doing the worm.
Yes.
Respect. That was respect.
That was pretty cool.
It is his turn. He's prone. He's just going to use. Yeah, he's going to use half his movement to stand up.
Run! I dare you.
Rotate 90 degrees. I dare you.
Nice. He's going to do a hell of stone in a 20-foot radius around him. All three of you need to do a Constitution saving throw with a DC 12.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
23.
19.
Awesome, 19.
I like the music building at this point.
So you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage from it.
I'm going to take 5.
Congratulations, I have 9 health.
And then he is.
Wait, is it supposed to be half of 11?
No, he rolled 22.
That's already half, yeah. And then he's gonna roll for a 13 to hit Anthem.
Nope.
And then misses Anthem again. And then the two.
Like, fuck this girl in particular.
So now they move to here, and they're going to shot here on 10.
No one's in the line of fire
yet. It is
yet.
Attaboy's turn.
Alright. I'm going to try to hit this dude with my spear +2.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 27 to hit. And I'm going to hit him with 9.
Miss.
And he is
No, that's the
non-damage.
damage.
And then he's going to be stabbed.
Well, what did you roll for the hit?
27.
Did I say you hit already? Oh, my lord.
I mean, it's a 27. That hits a dragon, dude.
I got you.
Yeah, I figured it would hit.
Right.
But he is now sapped. So he has disadvantage on the next attack roll if he gets to live that long. You said he's bloodied, though?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to try to hit him with a trident, and that way I can try to prone him again. 13.
That will hit.
And that is 12 damage.
Good lord.
He's still up, but he
is prone now. Oh, actually, no. He's got a save on that. It was a 11 Constitution save.
He succeeds.
Okay. Well, then he's still not... He's up and not prone then.
Can you Divine Smite him?
I can, but I was going to cast Compel Duel on the bone.
Divine Smite him to hit fast.
Compel Duel means none of us can hit the other guy.
No, I think it means he has to attack him, right?
He has to attack me, and he, like... Well, basically, he'll have disadvantage if he tries to attack anybody else.
The problem is, it does...
Problem
is if we hit him...
Just get rid of this bitch, though.
You're right. But I think you guys are allowed to hit him.
I'm not even thought about.
We're not, and it will cause problems. I think he gets an opportunity to save. I figured that out when I played a paladin recently. Unless they changed
Spell ends if you make an attack roll against a creature other than the target. So as long as I don't attack anybody else.
If an ally of yours damages the target. Yeah,
so
the spell
ends.
If you're more than 30 feet away.
Yeah,
anywho, let's Divine Smite.
Divine Smite the shit out of him. Do it.
And that's 11 more damage.
There we go. Oh, you killed his ass. You chopped him in half. And then, I guess you like chop through him, and then you're like radiant damage, like burned him up.
He sets on fire. Yeah.
You set him on fire with the power of Jesus.
I'm gonna run straight up to the bone dragon.
Oh, thank you. That's about to make my turn extra good.
Yeah. My AC is 20 right now because I gave myself the Shield of Faith. So,
good. You can move here, or do you want to stop here?
Just make room for us.
Can I, pardon me, past Attaboy if I needed to?
Attaboy?
I'm not, okay, I wasn't hearing you until just now. So what was
even being said? Do you want to move here, or do you want to move here?
Let's move.
You should move here because here is going to get shocked. You can't move that. That's too far. You don't have that much movement. This is far. You should move here. You were here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you do have 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, how don't I? But also,
I can't count. That's how.
Could I like pop myself inside of there? Is there like an opening around the circle?
This is a solid structure.
So
that circle will hurt you.
You don't necessarily know what the circle will do.
Assume it hurts you.
It could be helpful.
I mean, it looks like it's a circle with one hole in it that you can slide into. I was just curious. I'm fine with being where I'm at, but I was hoping if there was a description.
Do you got anything going on? Is it your turn over?
That's everything that I could do.
All right, Anthem, your turn.
Alrighty, Roo. I can. Oh, good God! The physics on the map panning is gonna kill me.
I like it.
It means that when I move the map, it doesn't move in the. Oh God! I just yeeted the map off my screen. See what I mean?
What are you just like? How are you moving the map?
Are you using a trackpad? Like,
no,
what are you doing?
I'm just being very forceful because I'm in a heightened. Because my emotions are very heightened, so I'm like waving my mouse all across the screen to punctuate my point.
I gotcha. You gotta tell that map what's what.
I am telling the map what's what. I'm also about to tell this bone nogger what's what, because I'm about to fucking smack him.
In the butt.
We'll leave that one up to if I hit or not. First I gotta hit first, and then we'll get there. So I'm gonna scimitar him. Does a bastard 20 hit?
Nice. Yes.
Yes. This means a couple of things. Takes some damage.
So it takes. Oh, that went way too fast. Let's see. That was 8 plus 5.
That's all. Oh my God! It did do all my damage. It procced the sneak attack and everything for me.
How did you do that?
It just showed up for like 2 seconds though and went away. I was like, oh, well that's too fast.
I don't know. I just clicked on it.
Yeah, how did you get it to roll everything?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too for future games.
Look, I don't know. I genuinely could not tell you. Maybe it just knows. I don't know. It's fucking psychic D&D Beyond. But yeah, I hit him for 27 total damage.
That's cool.
So like, you just want Anthem is a very she's doesn't. It's not like dance fighting, you know, but she moves very gracefully.
It better
where
not
Mocha Doll's
be.
all big swings, Anthem is like very calculated movements. I used to fence in high school and college, so
like that. Okay.
She's more of like a fencer, like a duelist. So she just comes up. Whoosh.
Oh, sorry. I say the bone dog is not bloody, but you came super close. He, you kind of just like when you like did when you came up and did your attack, it caught it off guard. It's very damaged. You've Done well.
You see, you watch a little. I'm not done. You watch a little smirk come across her face, and she's like, "Now that's more like it."
I love that.
And I'm gonna do my offhand. Do that may or may not hit. 16.
That's gonna hit.
Cool.
It doesn't have very high AC.
Well, it's a large thing, so and do 4 extra damage to it.
Still not bloodied, but much so close.
That's fine. I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Where was I? I ended up here, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can use the rest of my movement. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and then get behind this pillar.
No.
Nice.
That makes this easier for me.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have to run
electric
around.
shocks are gonna happen.
We
Nobody
love
gets hit. The electric shocks happen. Nobody's gonna get hit. Then it's back around to Mochadal's turn.
Oh, are you all that's left? Okay, and then I'll run in and let's do reckless. Because why not?
Griffish.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna be 15 damage.
Damn. Bloodied now.
Let's go again, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit. Oh, that was an adventure. 16 damage.
It is not dead, but this thing, it's missing bones. Only one of its eyes is glowing. It's not looking great. This thing is barely functioning. You got anything else, Mogadal?
Feel free to die in any time you'd like. Sir. That's it.
Anthem from around the pillar goes, "You're welcome."
These set up in a new position.
Sweet.
And then it is Anthem's turn. Or no, sorry, Attaboy's turn. I skipped. Sorry. I've been marking people off the list, and I just accidentally marked Attaboy. I didn't mean to.
How dare you?
That's
his snookums.
Don't skip my snookums.
That's my snookums. I'm over here just like, fuck him.
I said that, and then I immediately remembered that as well. He's the snookums of like.
You don't need to go.
This
thing's almost dead. You don't gotta do much.
I know. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack him with my spear.
Mm-hmm.
13 to hit.
It's gonna miss.
Alright, let's do it. Roll them bones again. 19 to hit.
That one's gonna hit. You've been doing terrible rolls, but you did good. That one hit.
11 damage.
Dice shame him.
Yeah, I was like, you've done terribly. What does it look like when you kill it here?
I feel like I jam my spear in between its rib cage and its upper neck breakage area, and then I say, "Have you had your break today?"
Nice.
Sweet.
Great.
Sweet.
You get inspiration for that.
That was good.
And the producer was impressed. You guys are in the tournament tomorrow and Saturday. There is a special tournament here as well, where you will compete. You don't have to. You can compete, and you will face up to above the proper challenge of your level. If you so choose.
We choose. I
on
want
Saturday.
to.
I don't want to die, but like, yeah, I like a challenge.
It's our honeymoon. We have to.
I have together a according to the DMG a hard fight for 4 level 8 PCs prepared for you guys to fight if you so choose, and you will not die permanently.
I'm cool with it.
There's no reason not to. I'm game.
Exactly. I think it's really fun. I want to do it.
I don't think I've seen y'all fight
that's
yet.
That's what we'll call it for this week.
Okay.
I like a difficult fight, so.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm a barbarian, so I want some fights. Plus, it's so cheap. I love just being able to roll advantage just because I want to. Like, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll
barbarians are fun. Like, they're kind of basic, but they're really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love being a rogue because, like, it's a kind of D&D calculus that I can confidently do, because it's not like spells where, like, the usefulness of any one spell can change so rapidly from fight to fight, but, like, you know it's always going to be useful to find somewhere to hide, pop out, get advantage, crit fish, and deal a fuckload of damage.
Yeah.
It's a little more deterministic instead of, like, it's a little less roll of the dice than...
Yeah. There's
honestly,
still some
Anthem,
calculus behind it.
You're so well set up having, like, 2 tanks with your rogue that you are going to have advantage constantly, every time.
Oh, yeah, because we'll always be in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be proccing sneak attack left and right, and the whole point of having a main hand offhand is so that if I don't proc sneak attack on the first one, or if I miss on the first one, I could proc it on the offhand.
Yep. Great idea.
Was this the 3rd or 4th episode? This is the
3rd?
Right?
The 3rd official.
3rd episode. The first one was our intro. The second one was
Well, the first one was practice.
So yeah, 3rd episode that will actually hit YouTube and not be lost forever in the,
It will always be in our hearts.
It didn't happen, but it will be in our hearts forever.
Exactly.
Well, I was just trying to, like, think about, like, where we're at in the story and where I kind of, like, thought about it in my head and, like, okay, yeah, we're pretty good. We're kind of on track, so yeah.
Awesome.
Plenty of room for fucking around, but also learning useful information.
We're, of course, behind where I expected, but that's always how everything I do plans out. I'm always like, well, we're going to do this and this and this, and it's going to be on this time schedule. And it's like, no, Zach, why you do? Oh, no,
I don't care if you say your own name. Well, and that's the thing, is it's like, you just gotta let go of that. Well, first of all, you give us too many games if that's how you want it to go.
I love them. I can't help myself.
Yeah, we gotta play all of them.
Yeah,
you also put so much effort into, like, designing this entire thing. Like, this is incredibly well done. Like, everything about this.
Well, I love doing this, and I don't want it to just be. I don't know. For some reason in my head, I want it to be like, I gotta make it like 6 to 8 episodes. I don't know why. And then I don't know why I need to be like that. I don't know why I don't just want to be like, just tell the story.
Yeah, just do that. It doesn't matter how long it goes.
But in my head, I'm just like, I gotta plan it out like that. I don't know. I'm just being dumb.
I love the extra room you've given us to have fun, but also, like, the having fun is also useful. Like, we're blending in, we're building up our cover or whatever. Yeah. So, like, we're fucking around, but it's serving a purpose. We're not just fucking around to fuck around.
Yeah, we're doing spa stuff, but also we're on vacation.
I kind of like the fucking around.
That's kind of my main goal with Golden Vault is, like, make fucking around and being dumb and silliness and, like, make mistakes and making failure, like, useful and making it fun. Like, that's my whole goal. Like,
I got magic missile, but I got a cigar out of it.
And when you get kicked out of the casino, or when you get your fingers chopped off and you're tied to the machine later, forced to play
Just keep that in mind
over and over. Like, I want that to still be useful, even if it is, like, horrifying and kind of funny in a way. Like, that's kind of my goal.
I'm loving it. This one's fun. I'm enjoying the casino for sure.
The Thunderdome and itself was really well designed. I'm just loving it, like bounce around here in the background.
Well, the
it's
moving
very Void Stranger.
Yeah, well, and the moving the moving lightning is also nice. It keeps it from being just a tank and spank.
Yeah,
which is
and
nice.
the when you get up to on Friday, there's going to be 2 lasers vertically and 2 lasers horizontally.
2 sets.
And then on Saturday, there's going to be 3.
I love this. Let's do it. I'm in. Join me, won't you? My team.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, I think Mokadal would do it solo if he had to, because I think he would just...
You may have to deal with Anthem being the glass cannon build that I so favor. I have 9 health. Anthem has 9 health right now. But
yeah, you said like you were almost dead, and I looked over and I'm still at like 60. Like, what's
Max is like 39.
Remember, death is not real here. When you die here, you get just ported out, and you get like an instant long rest. You're ported out to that side.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just these 2 are both doing what I like to call the Riala effect. Riala was one of my paladins who had such a big damage output and was so hard to like significantly hurt that she caused the balance problem for the entire party.
I feel like that's the Bazcat problem with Kupo Quest.
It's the Bazcat is the Riala effect of Kupo Quest.
Yeah.
You got to start doing dexterity saves and intelligence saves. And,
I have some ideas around it. Yeah.
Yeah, or just AOEs.
Yeah, AOEs.
What is it that paladins have? It's charisma, strength, and constitution, right?
I believe paladins get whiz charisma.
I don't think I made Attaboy typical, but he has
proficiency in saving throws. Do you have?
He has +3 charisma, +3 strength, +3 constitution, +4 intelligence, and then -1 on wisdom and dex.
But like
what are your saving throws? What saving throws are you proficient in?
Wisdom and charisma.
Yeah, okay. Paladins are whiz charisma, which is very strange. I figured they'd be strength charisma or con charisma, but whiz charisma is
going to spread that around.
Yeah. What are barbarians? What do you have? Strength con?
Yeah. Strength con.
Ooh, that's good.
And I have rogues are, I believe, dex int.
Yep. I've got advantage on strength when I'm raging too.
Actually, listen, Wolf, if you can get through the dex save, specifically that sleight of hand at the beginning, you are set on the rest of that save the bartender thing.
Hey, someone just got to give me like the guidance or something, and we'll go try it again.
Yeah, the rest of it is strength and con saves.
Oh my god, yeah, no, Ant was only built for the first part of it.
Yeah.
Was Moon what class is Moon Dancer?
She is Bard, so she could like bless you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. If we could get like a nice bless before we save, Bardic or Bardic or both.
We're putting we're putting more thought into how to do these games than we are like the combat, or actually trying to solve this heist,
or actually like finding anything out useful about the mission.
I mean, I know useful things,
at the games have both physical prizes and informational prizes.
We're not supposed to start poking where we're not supposed to be yet.
Informative prizes.
Yeah, intelligence prizes.
Nice.
We're not supposed to be poking where we're not supposed to be yet, because then we just look super sus. But like, if we're a high roller and people like us at the casino, then we could be like, "Oh no, I accidentally walked into this room," and they'd be like, "Oh shoot, we believe you."
Or we get invited to like a
VIP lounge.
Exactly.
See, that's why I'm trying to like toe the line of both, while being the ridiculous on vacation character that looks like they're completely out of place.
Yeah.
But they're really also a high roller.
I'm really excited to see how Ada and Celine use the fact that they're tieflings to try to like infiltrate here.
I think she's a purple tiefling, but I'm specifically red. I thought she was purple. No, she is red. Is she?
Yeah, you need to like knock somebody out and take their like outfit.
I have a disguise hat. I could just disguise myself.
You guys have also only been on one floor. Well, whatever. You're about to leave that floor. The deep red tieflings are only really here on this floor. That's supposed to be like Avernus for right now.
Okay.
Once you leave this floor, there are other tieflings working around. There are other colors.
Cool.
No, I just meant that we need the key card more so than anything. So.
Smart.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up though.
So
yeah.
Perfect.
This is all post-show talk.
To give you an idea about what time it is, it's probably about 10 p.m. on Friday.
Okay.
Or sorry,
September 24th.
On Thursday, September 24th. 23:15 is what I said.
Something around there.
I don't know. Maybe
good job remembering.
Video.
Okay, so
remember.
you did get a taste of the post show because I'm not gonna do a post show tonight because this is the time we usually wrap up the post show. But
I thought we were already done.
I got to do my outro. Anyway, thank you, Ravnock, for running. I'm really enjoying this one. I think the Avernus Casino is amazing.
This is lovely.
We have one more stream this week. Tomorrow is Dragonbane. We will be back with Dragonbane. And then next week is a shorter week. We've got Kupo Quest, but on Monday, but on Wednesday, don't miss our one-shot for Worldwide Wrestling. So that's going to be a great one, I think. Ravnock's running that one. You can watch the Session 0 right now if you want to. On Patreon, it's free. So you just, if you want to sign up for the Patreon as a free member, it's available for any of the members. It's about the length of a normal episode. But it's real fun. We had a good time, and it kind of, if you're interested in the system, it kind of shows you how to roll up characters and how everything's built out. So make sure to check that out. And that was also me telling you about the Patreon. Or if you want to just chat with us and stuff like that, join the Discord. Links and all that in the description below. And
silly stuff there.
We post a lot of silly stuff there. Epsilon always gives us some great incorrect quotes that she generates every week, especially for Kupo Quest.
This week. I forgot to do them for Golden Vault this week, but Kupo Quest is where the good ones come.
The Kupo Quest says, those have some of the best ones. But yeah, I also forgot to even post about it. I forgot to post what the May Hero Forge Challenge was, so I will be posting that tomorrow. So it'll be a short time.
Who won April? Who won April?
Oh, that's right. Ravnock won April. Ravnock won April. And if you want to see the winner of the Hero Forge competition for April, join the Discord. And it was great. He did an amazing job for April. So yeah, the other one will be announced tomorrow because I meant to do it like a week and a half ago. And then work has been crazy and I got sick, which has been great. But other than that, we will see you back here tomorrow for Dragonbane. Until then, bye everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.
Be safe. Have fun.
But not too much fun.